welcome to my channel. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and share this video with your friends and family. Now, I'm sure you guys have heard of the passport bros. There has been a rise all over social media, all over YouTube, of black men going overseas to find love, to find a new lady, to find a relationship that can bring them happiness. They feel that America does not have the type of woman that they desire, so they decide to grab their passports, book a flight, and go overseas to look for love. But there has also been a rise of women also claiming that they can do the same too, and that they are going overseas and finding them a man too, just like the passport bros. Today, let's talk about the main problem with black women going overseas like the passport bros. These are some of the biggest issues that they will run into. For one, the men overseas tend to be more traditional and more masculine. They expect you to be submissive, and unfortunately, a lot of women, when they hear the word submissive in America, they think that it means being a doormat, which is completely false. Being submissive is a trait. It just means being feminine, allowing your man to lead, allowing your man to be a man, and most importantly, it means allowing the right man to lead, and not just any man. Allowing your man to take his role as a masculine man, the head of the household. No, that does not mean you have to be a doormat. No, that does not mean that he does and treats you any type of way. That is one of the major misconceptions about being a submissive woman. Now, going overseas, there is no tolerance for being a boss chick who runs your man, who runs your mouth. You can't go over there talking about, I don't need no man, I won't cook, I won't clean. That is unacceptable over there. The only guys that might tolerate it are the ones that are desperate for a green card and will play along with it until they get that green card from you. Cooking, cleaning, being feminine, catering to your man, that does not make you a weak woman. That does not make you a doormat. The problem is a lot of women made the mistake of doing it for the wrong man who took advantage of them, who did not cherish them. Now they want to write off all men and refuse to do it. A lot of times we'll hear that they won't do it for their boyfriends, but they will do it for their husband. But how is a guy supposed to be convinced to put a ring on it if you're not showing him that you can fulfill those needs before he makes the decision to walk down the aisle with you? So you mean to tell me a guy has to wait until he puts the ring on it, walk down the aisle, for him to finally come home to a warm cooked meal, for you to cook, for you to clean the house? He has to wait until he puts a ring on it. So while you guys are dating, you won't do any of that. You won't even ask him to come over and cook his favorite meal for him unless he puts a ring on it and ties the knot. He has to wait until then. Child, please. And that is why a lot of guys are going overseas. The thing is, a lot of women did it for the wrong man. You can't do that for just any man. And trust me, I get it. You try to be feminine, you try to be submissive to a man, but he took you for granted. He treated you poorly. But how is the next man supposed to know that you are capable of being a mom, being a wife, taking care of the household, if you won't show him throughout the dating phases that you have those qualities? And that is why a lot of guys have been going overseas. And to be honest, compared to other cultures, American men make it easy. A lot of men allow their women to dominate, disrespect, not nurture them, and even though at the same time they're still expected to be the man, to still provide and protect for her. Unfortunately, overseas, that does not fly. Sure, there's exceptions to the rule, but if you as a woman think that you can go overseas like the passport bros and think that you won't be expected to be feminine, to cook, to clean, to cater to your man like the women overseas are doing for the passport bros, and that is the reason why those passport bros are going over there to look and find women like that, child, please, you're in for a rude awakening. Unless the guy is desperate for a green card from you, it won't fly over there. So why not learn to improve yourself in the US to attract a mate and attract the passport bros? Why not be more open-minded and hear the complaints of the passport bros and what they're running across in America that's causing them to go overseas to look for love instead of finding it at home right here in America? Anyways, guys, let me know what you think. And with that being said, I am out.